What's going on, people? I have something that I would like to talk about because it's been on my mind. I was just sitting in bed last night, and this topic really just dropped in my head. I am a recovering nice gal. The reason why I say I'm recovering from it is because in my experience, I have been too nice at times, and it has proven to be detrimental to my mental, where I'm going in life, my aspirations, my dreams, my progress as a soul here experiencing the human experience. That sentence gives you a peek into my mind, doesn't it? So I am going to give you 5 traits of a nice person. And the reason why it actually works against them. Some people might think, oh, you're nice. Like, isn't that what everybody wants to be? Yeah, but it has a lot of lows as well. Number 1, my experience as a nice person is that I had no boundaries. No boundaries whatsoever. I would let people walk all over me. I would put up with bullshit that the majority of people wouldn't. After a while, that bullshit just kept adding up. And it created like a false image of myself because I was putting up with such bullshit all the time. Number 2, I would bite my tongue a lot. When you don't speak your truth, when you don't speak your mind, you're doing a huge disservice to yourself and to others that are actually meant to hear what your message is. And for years, I bottled up all of that vocabulary. I don't know what to call it. I bottled up all of those gems inside of me. Like, every action you take, every action you don't take leaves a ripple effect. I mean, there's lots of people that have inspired me, have really opened my mind to other ways of thinking. And if these people bit their tongues and didn't speak their truth, I wouldn't have been enlightened to things. And I guess I really just bit my tongue out of fear of having a negative reaction to what I was going to say, which actually made me hide who I was. It gave across an image of being soft, docile, a follower. It's crazy. Number 3, making excuses for why people are treating me badly. You always try to put yourself in the other person's shoes to calculate why. Fuck me. Put that on Do Not Disturb. I would always make excuses for the people that hurt me. I would be like, oh, well, you know, they've been through this. Their childhood was like that. People just don't really understand them, but I understand them. That's why they treat me like shit. But it's okay. That goes back to boundaries. It's okay. I'm okay. Yeah, that hurt, but I'll be okay. I don't know why. I feel sorry for them, and I did understand them. And that comes also from being an empath, which is like a completely different topic. Instead of looking at it from in my shoes and how, regardless of what they went through, this is how it's making me feel, again, I would turn around and protect them and totally disregard the shit that they were doing to me. Number 4, I would repeatedly give people chances. It got so out of control where me, myself, and I had to decide, I'm like, you know what? You 3 strikes and your ass is out. Started to make that rule. Which was probably one of the first steps to stop being like a nice guy. Yeah, I would give people chances over and over. I would allow them to continue to disappoint me, which is basically me continuing to disappoint myself. I take responsibility for my actions. I take responsibility for my inactions. And I realized by giving these people these chances, I was actually training them on how to treat me. Because I didn't have any boundaries. I wouldn't speak my mind, and I would make excuses for them. I was letting people walk all over me. I wasn't being authentic, because the authentic me, people won't do that to me because they know that they can't. Damn. I do have to say, like, I am still learning. I am still getting over certain aspects of this nice guy shit that I've been plagued with my entire life. Number five is 100% number one. It has to do with absolutely everything that I have mentioned in here already. I had extremely low self-love. And when you have low self-love, you have low self-esteem, low self-worth. You don't understand, you don't even have a self-image, and your confidence is low because you're afraid of what other people are thinking. You're afraid of, you're just thinking of everybody else but you. Because I was busy pouring all of my self-love into other people that were never going to return that back. Because that's nobody else's job but mine. And when it all came down to it, with like no boundaries, biting my tongue, making excuses for assholes, and low self-love, it was because I was afraid of being the bad guy. Pew, pew. Now, when I say bad guy, I don't mean just like being an asshole and like viciously going out to like actually cause hurt and pain and trauma on people. Not at all. That is like a villain. I'm not talking about being a villain. When I say bad guy, I mean like that person inside of you that is the real you, that defends you, has your back, and ain't putting up with the bullshit. Pew, pew. I did have it in me, but I didn't acknowledge it in me because I was too busy looking outside of myself. And when I reached my boiling point, which was basically an epiphany, I realized it's okay to be the bad guy. The bad guy that I found in myself actually helped me preserve who I am. It allowed me to pull out the greatness in myself. It allowed me to just be authentic. If I didn't find the bad guy inside of me that would put my boundaries up, that would give me my self-respect and my voice, I wouldn't be on this camera talking to you about this right now. I would still be in my docile, mousy shell, just keeping all of this information to myself. I wouldn't be able to put out my positive ripple. I appreciate nice Patrice. I appreciate her because she showed me everything that I do not want. And if you don't know what you don't want, how do you know what you do want? Every nice guy is on their own timeline. This isn't like you're just gonna see this video and pow, all of a sudden you're just gonna jump out your skin. No, this is a process. There's things that I'm still working on, straight up. So I guess in a nutshell, what I'm saying to people is be the nice guy for yourself first. When you do that, you'll naturally know who's worth investing your time in, who's worthy of being in your energy field. Because you get the wrong people in your circle, trust me, that is so detrimental to your progress in life. I love my bad guy because it protects me. It makes sure that I am on the right track, and it's like my pedometer, whatever that is. Probably said that wrong. But it is a gauge for me to know what's meant to be in my life or not. Now, the decisions that I make it for my future self. I'm like, I want the 40-year-old me to love the 30-something plus me. And that's really why I embrace my bad guy. That's why I embraced it. Woo! It's changed my life. I love her. I love my bad guy. I love my bad guy. I ain't giving it up for nothing. So for all those nice people, my heart goes out to you. I'm gonna tell you it's gonna get better. You're gonna come to your epiphany, and when you do, mountains will move. I hope this made sense. I hope you guys appreciate it, and y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Love y'all. Peace.